Let's go overseas now. International correspondent Robert Sherman is live in Tel Aviv. All right, Robert, we're all digesting this news. It seems to be changing by the hour. What's the latest on the ground there?
Hey there, Elizabeth. Well, it's moving quickly here in the region. First and foremost, you have those strikes on the military targets in Kharg Island. A message being sent by American forces because that is the lifeline inside of Iran, a key component of its economy there. And with military targets being struck, American forces clearing the way for the possibility of more and more to come here later today. But we have just learned of new Israeli strikes that have been carried out. We have a rundown to go through with you. 8 sections of bridges and roads have been struck, as well as railways and air defenses. Of course, the skies above Tehran proven to be a bit dangerous in recent days with the downing of that F-15. Now Israeli forces trying to clear those skies as much as possible, with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying moments ago, these actions, which I approved together with the Minister of Defense, are not aimed at the Iranian people. On the contrary, they are intended to weaken and crush the regime of terror that has oppressed them for 47 years. This is no longer the same Iran, and it is no longer the same Israel. We are changing the balance of power from end to end. And the IDF just warned the public here that they anticipate that this is going to be a tense day in the lead up to 8 o'clock Eastern time, as well as possibly after 8 o'clock Eastern time, if no deal is brokered.
Robert, we have to think, we just heard from the vice president who said, the strike on Kharg Island wasn't necessarily, it didn't have anything to do with the deal tonight. But if you punch someone before the bell rings, it does, right? I mean, what's Iran saying about the possibility of striking a deal? Are they responding to these new developments?
Well, they have affirmed that they are still engaging diplomatically, particularly with Pakistan, who's been the key mediator here. However, if all of this falls through, Iran says they're prepared to dig their heels in, with the president of Iran saying over 14 million proud Iranians have, up to this moment, declared their readiness to sacrifice their lives in defense of Iran. I, too, have been, am, and will be a sacrificer for Iran. So if there is an escalation here in the Middle East, what does that mean for the countries around the Gulf and around the region? Our own Jessica Cartalia just put that question to Qatar's foreign ministry moments ago.
Should President Trump's deadline come and go tonight, what are you, the UAE, and Saudi Arabia preparing to do in case of possible retaliation from Iran?
As we have done in the past couple of weeks, we have shown that our military is capable in defending our country against Iranian missiles and Iranian drones and Iranian fighter jets. And therefore, we will continue to do that, and we are ready at the foremost to deal with any ramification of any further escalation. For us, of course, we are calling for the easiest, fastest, and safest way to end the closing of the Strait of Hormuz and end the escalation in the region as a whole, which we are all suffering from.
Air defenses have been active around the Gulf states throughout the day, with the defense ministries of Saudi Arabia as well as the UAE and Kuwait saying that they've had a number of ballistic missiles and drones already coming their way today.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.